Question number 9. So question number 9 wants us to divide a polynomial by a monomial. Alright? So divide the monomial or divide by the monomial and satisfy the equation below. Okay? So first things first, we need to figure out what the word polynomial and monomial means. Well, the root word poly means many. Alright? So again, the root word poly means what? Many. The word nomial means term. Okay? So when you see the word polynomial, you're thinking about many terms. Alright? The word mono or mon, right, in this case would actually mean one. Okay? And we know the word nomial means term. Okay? So when you see monomial, that means one term. Okay? So when we read this question, guys, we're dividing many terms by one term. So that's what this fraction means. We're dividing many terms by one term. Alright? This one term you can actually call a common denominator. Alright? Because it's the denominator for each of these terms. Alright? So I can rewrite this in another way where I write that 2y as a common denominator for each of these terms. Okay? So again, I can rewrite it just like that. Okay? So now that makes it easier for me to try to simplify it. Okay? So when we're simplifying this, guys, the first thing you're going to do, guys, is divide the coefficients in front. You're going to divide the number that's in front. So negative 6 divided by positive 2 is negative 3. Alright? So now I'm going to divide the variables, alright, that or the letters, okay? So when you divide the variables or the letters, alright, you're going to subtract the exponents. So again, whenever you divide things that have the same base, so they have the same letter, you subtract exponents. So the exponent here is a 4, but I don't see an exponent here. Whenever you don't see an exponent, you always assume it is a 1. Okay? So because they're the same base, I'm going to subtract the exponents because I'm dividing. So what's 4 take away 1? 3. Okay? So I am left with 3 y's, alright, or y to the third power, okay? So now I'm at my next term, okay? So now we're going to first divide the numbers that's in front. Positive 16 divided by positive 2 is positive 8, okay? Now we're going to divide the variables, okay? Whenever you divide things that have the same base, you subtract the exponent. The exponent here is a 3. When I don't see an exponent, I assume it's a 1. So we're going to subtract the exponents. So what's 3 take away 1? 2. Alright? And that is it. Okay? So let's try to do the next one. Okay? So the next one, guys, again, I'm dividing this polynomial by this monomial. Okay? This right here, the negative 4x squared, is a common denominator. So I can rewrite this as negative 32 x to the 5th power over negative 4x squared, positive 8 x to the 4th power divided by negative 4x squared, and positive 12x squared. This should not have a y. That was a typographical error. All right. Divided by negative 4x squared. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do this question, guys, okay? So the first thing you're going to do, guys, is that you're going to divide the numbers in front, the coefficients in front. Negative 32 divided by negative 4 is positive 8, all right? Because a negative divided by negative is a positive, all right? When we divide things that have the same base, you subtract exponents. So what's 5 take away 2? 3, okay? So now I'm at my next term. So the numbers in front, I divide them. Positive 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. I have the same base of an x, so I'm dividing, so I subtract exponents. 4 take away 2 leaves me with 2. All right. Now I'm at my next term. Positive 12 divided by negative 4 is negative 3. I have x squared as that, or x as that base. X squared, take away another x squared, actually leaves me with no x's, alright? Because 2 take away 2 leaves you with 0, so that means they cancel each other out, or I have no x's remaining, alright? And that is my result, okay? So let's do the next one, guys, okay? So again, I'm dividing this polynomial by this mononomial, alright? Or that coefficient below. So again, this is a common denominator, so I can write this as negative 6, x to the third power, y to the third power, over negative 3. Then positive 12, x squared, y squared, over negative 3. And negative 15 xy over negative 3, okay, and negative 15 over negative 3, okay? So again, guys, I can rewrite each of these terms because, again, this is a common denominator, all right? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, okay? So first, we divide the numbers in front. When we simplify, negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. All right, so we have an x to the third power up here, but do we have any x's down here? No. So that means I'm not dividing by any x's. So my x to the third power and y to the third power, because there's no y's down here neither, are going to stay the same because I'm not dividing by any x's, nor am I dividing by y's. Okay? So now I'm at my next term. Positive 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4. I'm not dividing by any x's or y's, okay? So my x squared and y squared is going to stay the same, okay? Now I'm here. Negative 15 divided by negative 3, and negative divided by negative will give me a positive 5. I have some x and y's up here, but I'm not dividing by any up down there, so this stays the same. And negative 15 divided by negative 3 is just positive 5. And this did not have an x or y, so that's why it's just a positive 5. Alright, so again, guys, just like that.